Hi, Gary. Hi, Tony. Can you guys hear me? I'm trying to bring Russ McKamey in, and I guess I should have maybe tried this before. Let's see. Request to be in your broadcast. Okay. Hi, Doug. Russ will be here in a minute. I have to... Let's see. I'm trying to get him invite. Okay. Let's see. I invited Russ, so we've got a few things we want to talk about. So he just sent me a message. Can you guys hear me? Is the volume okay? Yes? No? Maybe? Me and Russ have got a lot of cool and fun things we want to talk about today. Oh, cool. Thank you, Tony. So, yeah, Hi, Chris. I can't take you anywhere, Chris. You're in trouble all the time. So, all right. I swear, between Chris and Russ, I can't get anything done. Hey, Kevin. All right, so we just sit here, and I think Russ maybe wants to make a grand, you know what? I'm going to call him. I got my phone right here. So let's call Mr. McKamey. Hey, Sonny. Hey, Barry. All right, we're calling Russ McKamey because he isn't on yet. So, let's see. Russ. I don't have his phone number memorized yet, so. I know it was for 3 o'clock, so this is him, not me.
I'm sorry, but the
Alright. Let's try this again. I'll just blow his freaking phone up until he decides to pick up. Philly knows I do that. And Steven, so. I've got another show I'm going to be doing today. I brought, I think that's his number. I brought another gentleman on board for, Tressa Graves.
Hello.
Hey, Russ.
Hey.
I've got you on speaker live here on Facebook. So tell everyone hi.
Oh, are we doing it now at 3 o'clock?
Oh my God, we're an hour apart. Yes, now.
I'm just here shaving my little face, about ready to jump in the shower. How about that? Here we go.
Are you serious?
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Here we go. All right.
We are.
Stop. What's that?
This is like the, second or third time I got the time zone mixed up. I figured because you're in Tennessee that you're on my time.
No, ma'am. That's 2 o'clock here.
Yeah, I know. I had a whole another hour I could get ready.
That's all right, though. All right, so are we doing this visually, or are we doing this audio only?
I am on Facebook Live right now. As a matter of fact, Doug Cox said, "Hi, Russ." So.
Hey, I'm just standing here getting dressed, good to go. That's what I'm doing. How y'all doing? Yeah. All right. Get a little buzz going on there. Get getting myself all cleaned up, shaved up here. All right, so you want me to jump on Facebook Live?
If you can, and we'll make sure we get the time right next time. I sent you an invite, so.
All right, give me a second.
Okay, we're waiting. Hi, Dwayne. Okay, as you guys heard, that was Russ McKamey. And this is, I've messed this up before. It actually, the first time happened when we were out at Doug Cox. He's on here right now. We were doing an appearance out at his haunt, and we thought Russ was running way behind, but come to find out, he's an hour different. So I've got a lot of people sending me messages here, so I just moved that out of the way. So yeah, so we got to make sure we get our times straight. So he should be joining us in a second. So this will be cool when he finally comes in. It's not like he's a girl and he's got to like put on his makeup. His hair's got to be all done. He'll be fine. There's Russ. All right. Bring them on camera. Invite Russ McKamey as a guest. So, inviting. Let's see if he shows up.
There I am.
There he is.
Hey there. Hi there. All
Sorry
right.
about that.
Oh, it's all good. I got to teach you military time and teach you time zones. You'll be A-okay.
I'm kind of learning the military time.
There you go. It's easy. It's easy. It actually makes a lot of sense when you go military. You can't mess that stuff up then. Well, you might, but if the rest of us, we can understand military time.
I forget the and yeah, I talk country every single day.
Yeah. Oh, you're breaking up a little bit on my end. What's up, Dougie?
He said, "Hey."
Yeah. I'm starting to work on I've been working on the films the whole time, Doug. So your stuff's going to be out there sooner or later. I'm doing a little teaser trailer right now of all the haunts, but that takes a long time too. So, and half my stuff. Yeah, that'll be good. That'd be good stuff. All right, I'm getting dizzy here. See how dizzy I am? All right. So there we go.
I'm kind of jealous of you and Doug. I think Doug follows you more than me.
Well, McKamey Matters, Scott says Doug's ready to take the tour. He said,
I talked to him about that.
Yeah, he's not doing it.
I think I'd take it before him.
Yeah, you probably would. We try to get Doug in, but although I did get hit up from a guy named Andy. Andy, if you're out there, Andy is from Agoraphobia. That's a haunt we went to. He just buzzed me a couple minutes ago. Hey, I'm really interested. I still want to take the tour. So Andy's a good guy. He's like, I think he's a fireman, or he's no, he's not a fireman, but he works with all the firefighting type guys, and he's maybe a building inspector out there. But he's a good guy, so he'll be a good contestant. But Doug, we need to get you out here, man. Come on, don't just sit behind the computer and type. And we need to get you out here and take the tour. In fact, you and Tressa, you and Tressa do it. I said Teresa. I'll call you Tressa. It's all good. And
he always my name. I'm gonna start calling him Ross.
That's good. Ross is my dad's name. I like Ross. That's a good one.
See?
So yeah, I think you and Tressa ought to take the tour. You ought to, Tressa. You ought to take the tour. Don't be a big wimpy. Let me call you out. Well, then do it. Take it.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, that means no. That means no.
I like my hair.
I told you I'll leave your hair alone. That's the least of your worries. I will destroy you. I will destroy you in ways that will only make you blather, and you'll be like, I don't know what's going on. So that's what Russ does. You know that. So what are we doing today? That's right. So what are we doing today, Tressa? What are we doing?
We are announcing Russ McKamey's new channel where he's going to be at.
Oh yeah, the VidMe. All right, I got a bug on me. Hey, so check it out, sports fans. Look, I figured I'm going to try something different here. The reason why I'm going to do something different is because YouTube's okay, but YouTube has sometimes they have problems with my content, and YouTube, if VidMe probably will do the same thing, but we'll find out. But YouTube definitely edits my movies, and they get all freaked out about everything, and I guess it's just a little bit too scary for them. So they end up deleting and removing the films, which are a bummer. So Tressa said try VidMe. So we're gonna do some exclusive content on VidMe, like for example this latest and greatest movie that I've been talking about for a long time, the Extinction Tour with Marissa Phillips, the one that is the complete film, and it's like 3 hours long, whatever. And it's the one that's going to cause a lot of controversy, like they all do, but this one's really going to make a fuss, I guarantee you. So I'm pretty sure YouTube would have dismantled this one pretty quick. So we're going to see if VidMe is a little more lenient on things like my crazy movies. And I don't know if they will be or not. So this is like a test. But we're going to start doing some exclusive content on VidMe, and we're going to start with the Extinction Tour. And we'll see what happens. So I'm waving the neighbors. There you go. So,
And he got his channel upgraded yesterday, so he is now a VIP over on VidMe. I know
someone's writing
guys
me
over
here.
there.
So yeah, so now the channel is good to go. I can post movies that are longer than 10 minutes and stuff, so I can make them, at least so what Tressa says, we'll find out. So she said that now it's upgraded to where I can post my long epic films. And so that's where you're going to see the Extinction movie is on the VidMe channel. So I'm not sure. You got to go to McKamey Manor. So I don't know VidMe very well. So just type in McKamey Manor, and I guess I'll probably take you there. Although that movie is not there yet, but it will be. And that's where it's going to be showing at. So y'all have to go to that little rascal to view Marissa's total breakdown and utter craziness. It's really an awesome, it's an awesome movie. It's one of my favorite films. It's my most personal movie, that's for sure, because it's just her and me and the quiet one, and you'll see how things work when it's just some one-on-one time with old Russie here. So that'll be interesting.
Now, isn't she the one that you did on the podcast? You were interviewing her on the podcast?
Right, yeah, exactly. So that's Marissa. Everyone knows Marissa Phillips. She's gone dark lately. Marissa's a little strange little thing at times. So she has gone off the grid again, and she's supposed to take the tour again, and then she backed out of it. So she gets all worked up. She takes this tour stuff real serious and stuff. So, I don't think she handles the haters very good. She gets a lot of hate, but she brings all that on. She gave away a lot of my secrets, and I know all that stuff. So Marissa's like a double-edged sword. Marissa is she makes good movies because she's good as a contestant, but she also talks to the hate groups, and she's told a lot of my secrets and all that, and so I don't like that part of it, but I kind of forgive her in a way because that's just kind of what she does. And then she also helps me out. She also makes these little she gets the videos for me that I need from YouTube that that I can't grab or cut and paste like everybody else can because my connection's so slow. So she helps me out. So, but you just got you got to keep your enemies close, and that's kind of how it works. But so there's this love-hate thing going where she helps me, I help her. I know that she tells my secrets, so I have to be cautious about how much I give out to her now, and that's okay as long as I know what the game is and what she has done in the past with talking too much. You just got to realize you can't tell her anything. So now that I know how it works, I'm fine. But she makes good movies, and I hope she comes back. And she's done it like 4 times, so she's like the record holder for sure. So, and she's a fan favorite, but yeah, she's off the grid right now. I don't know where she's at, so hope she's doing okay, and we hope to see her back here at the Manor.
I want to be an actor in the Manor, but I don't think they'll let me until I go through it.
Hey, Zoe Schumer, yeah, you're right. You have to be you have to at least connect. You have to at least contact. You have to at least try, attempt something. You got to give the Manor a college try before you can become the fun actor. Now, speaking of contestants, Zoe down there is watching. Zoe is the one who was going to go in this week with Nick, my old guy. When I say old, 52. I wish I was 52 again. There's bugs crawling all over me. God, there is something on me.
Welcome to the house.
I know, man. It's freaking me out. I'm out here with no shoes on and just walking on the porch. But so Zoe Bowie was going to go with Nick, but then the producers decided to go just as a one-person show, and they decided to go with Nick. So Zoe claims, and Zoe, speak up if you are, you're going to be going the week after this show on Friday. And actually, the producers were here yesterday, so they're in Nashville. When I say here, they're in town, and they're filming, and they're in Memphis filming Nick and doing all the backstory stuff on our boy. But Zoe is supposedly going to go right after Nick the following week. So Zoe, if that's true, you need to get me all my stuff I need. And I think she's going in with their boyfriend, Caleb, So that's the scoopy doopy there. So we'll see. I think my screen is stuck. It's just sitting there. But that's what's going on.
I can see you.
Okay. As long as you can see me, it's all that matters. And so that's that. Okay. And we got a bunch of people lined up after that. And don't be afraid, man. All you folks out there, you're not going to make it. That's okay. I understand that. You're not going to get past probably the Playhouse, probably. I don't know. Holly, is someone going to get past you ever? Holly's been out flipping tires.
Only me.
Huh? Come here.
I'm the only one that's made it past Holly's Playhouse.
Here's Holly. She's been out flipping tires, so that's makeup free, just out there sweating and doing her thing.
Hey.
So yeah. So you got to get past her first, and then you can deal with me on a one-on-one basis down in Alabama. So make it happen, folks. Tressa, I still, again, you can handle Holly's portion. You couldn't handle my part, but you can handle Holly's part. So that's all you got to worry about anyways. Right?
It's getting through Holly's part.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the part you got to deal with. That's the first 5 hours of it. And it's a tough 5 hours, so. But it's not going to kill you. It's whatever I want it to be, actually. But it's more like, it's whatever it takes to break you, I guess. No. It's like, so I say 3 to 5 hours is what it is. But I just wish somebody would give me anything around an hour. I'd be happy with 60 minutes. So Nick's going to be interesting because Nick, I really have to give him a baby tour. I've got to go easy on him because, these guys flew halfway around the world or around the world to get here and make a good story on Nick, so I can't break him in 5 minutes. That'd be crazy. And I never try to break anybody anyways. That's something they do on their own, but I have to really be cautious and make sure Nick can actually last a little while. But
I think he will. He will strong.
No, the weather alone is going to be a killer for him because we're doing our show in the evening, and I'm using water like I always do. Water. It's going to be so cold. He's going to be doing. I'm going to throw him inside a little thing I call trench warfare right away, because trench warfare is good, muddy and bloody fun, and the trench warfare. I mean, people have seen it. It's no big deal. They can know what it is. It's just fun. It's fun inside. We do a thing called baby bottle bash, and we do football, and it's tough to do when you have a straitjacket on, and I can fill the trenches totally full of water, or I can make it just kind of semi-watery and muddy. I think with with Nikki, I'm going to just make it semi. I'm going to just do it enough to where there's a little bit of water in there, so it's mainly mud. And that way he'll have a better chance of it because it's going to be, 30-degree water in there with his onesie and his straight jacket. And he'll just poop out right there. Water is the great equalizer, folks.
I think Doug just threw you out of town.
Oh, you did? What did he say? I missed it because I was rapping, and I'm out here in the sun, so I can't see my screen. What did Dougie say?
He said, I would do better with Russ and Holly. LOL. I got the mental and can't eat anything, he said. He loves torture. And I can't see the rest of it.
I like that.
So he likes torture, he said.
Well, everybody's got to have a hobby, I guess. So he likes torture. That's okay. But, yeah, you're right. You probably would do better with me because the Holly portion, the playhouse is tough. I mean, it's tough, but it's fun. But if you're not, in pretty good shape, forget about it. It's like it's going to eat you alive. It just will. It's not going to be drastic or anything. It's not going to, it's not mentally that bad, but it's physically very challenging, and there's some really fun things, but there's cool stuff. There's a reason why nobody gets through the playhouse, and there's a reason why Brandon, an Army veteran, bombed out after just a couple of minutes twice, and I love Brandon. He's a great guy, man. I wish he was here all the time. He's a great guy, great contestant, but he knows. Everyone knows that it's just tough. It's not that it is mental because, again, you're not going to die inside, and everybody knows that you're okay. So it's just letting your brain get the best of you. I'm in shadows now. I'll walk backwards. And so, Dougie,
the mental part is the hard part.
What's that?
The mental part is the hard part.
Yeah, the mental part is the hard part because you're totally safe. I mean, you really are. You're absolutely 1,000% safe going through the playhouse or anything else that's going on here. No one's ever going to hurt you. And you're not even getting roughed up anymore. It's not, those days are over. I did all that stuff, so it'd be boring to do a tour like that. So I don't have to have my guys smack you around and get you all bloody, because we did, man. We got people bloody and stuff. It got pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's what the other tour was. That's what the Chamber was. The Manor was a different tour. The Manor was more like a boo haunt, but kind of with a lot of animatronics and all kinds of fun stuff like that. And that was a boo scenario, although with a twist, of course. And then the Chamber was more in your face, rough and tough. And then Extinction was really a mental game, as you'll see with Marissa. And then Resurrection is I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like a Ninja Warrior boot camp survival thing. It's like it's like watching, if you ever watch that show Ninja Warrior, expect that you'll be doing a lot of that kind of stuff. You'll be doing a lot of obstacle course, fun things. That's why I say it really is fun. You just got to get that far. But yeah, you're going to do some cool things. You're going to do some interesting things that you see people on TV doing with other shows. Everything from American Gladiators. You guys remember that show way back in the day, American Gladiators? I love that show. Where
I compare it to Fear Factor.
Yeah, Fear Factor 2. But so that's good. That's good. Fear Factor, American Gladiator, Ninja Warrior. That's what the Playhouse is like. Now, again, when you get to my part, that's different. Then I'm going to dig into your noggin and make you go nutty. But Doug says, yeah, I'm out. He says he's not in shape. Doug, come on, dude. Come on. You can deal with that.
He's a big guy.
You can handle that. So that's really all you got to worry about, everybody. It's not a big deal, man. It's fun. I'm not going to lie to you. It really is fun. And that's why you hear people talking like, hey, yeah, that was a great time, man. We didn't last long, but it was fun. And that's what everybody says, and there's a reason for it, because it is fun, But
that's why people go back a second time.
Yeah, that's why they go back. But that's why we're gonna see how Nicky Boy does. I'm sure the producers are with him right now. And so root him on. I mean, we really do have to make him last. I do not need him to quit after 5 minutes. That'd be horrible. That'd be the worst thing ever. So, but, you know, we're going to do things different with Nick. We're going to do the warming up portion. We're going to do that out at the pickup place, which is a park we go to. And there's going to be the host of the show. And the host was afraid to actually take the tour. That's why Nick has to do it, because they were first like, then Kelly says, can she go straight to my part? Nope. Sorry. You got to go through the Playhouse first. Trust me, you'll want to. It's fun. But so we're going to do things different. If anybody wants to come out and watch the filming of the first part, when we're out there doing the contract and doing the yoga, and the yoga is for a very specific reason, because we really do want people to be stretched. We want you ready to go to participate in the what's coming next. We don't want you to go in cold turkey. We don't want you hurting yourself and straining your muscles. So there's a method to the madness of having you out there doing crazy yoga moves. It actually does prepare you for when you go into the tour. But we're going to do all that stuff in public with the host of the show and with the wife. We're going to get her to do it as well. We'll get them suited up and just something kind of fun. It's just going to be goofiness. It's just going to be crazy fun, stupid, silly stuff. And then they're going to follow us back to the Playhouse, and then we're going to say goodbye to them. Then they're going to go away because they're not going to be here to film. I'll be filming that portion. So nobody ever gets to see inside. Only I get to see it. Oh, Hayden's right there. Send me a message. Hayden, one of the producers. He says, "Hey, Russ, it's Hayden. Hold on."
Kelly, Russ isn't going to let you skip out on it. He don't take shortcuts. That's the sad part. I think he put us on hold so he could read his message over there. So. Here, Doug. All right, did I lose him? Well, now I got to add him back in. So he probably just ditched me on his own. Let's see, where is Russ? And I think I have to invite him. I don't even see where I can invite him now. Let's see. Oh, maybe he'll be back. Let's give him a minute and see if he comes back. But we have some other stuff that we were wanting to talk about as far as like his, I want to, Kelly, but you just have that. I don't know if I really want to do it whenever you start thinking about doing it. So, hey, Nick. Let's see if we can get Russ back now. He was just on a few minutes ago, and he went to go check. He went to go check a message, and oh, he's already invited. It says so. He'll be back. I'm kind of new at doing the whole Facebook add-in thing, but we've got some pretty cool stuff coming on all of his videos that he's doing now, the movies that he's doing. I have my guy, Philip Asemacher, working on an opening for Russ. So now he's going to have his own opening before every show, and that's going to be pretty cool. So he got that. I got him set up on VidMe yesterday. And as soon as the opening gets done and he gets finished with the editing, because there was a few changes that we had to make, and he says, invite me. So let's see. I did invite you. You are invited, Russ. I already invited you. I can't invite you again, it says. Request to be in your broadcast. Send your request. That's on. Oh, Russ McKamey. Okay. Yeah, invite. Okay, he should be back now. Let's see. But yeah, so he's gonna have a new opening and everything for his new movies. It's gonna be really, really cool. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm telling everyone about your new opening and everything that we're working on.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I'm a picky rascal.
He's a pain. If it's
I
good
know I
enough for
am.
me, it should be good enough for him. You know, I have a publishing company, advertising company, but Russ McKamey comes in and he's like, I don't know if you can do what I need.
I know. I know. I have a certain image, a certain vision that I have in my little noggin. And but I understand why I need to have one. Now you explain why I need to have it for the
Yeah.
advertisers and the stuff. So
Yeah, he's going to
absolutely.
start having sponsors on there too. So if anyone will put out the information and you can actually have your company or book, whatever you want, can be sponsored over on Russ McKamey's channel on VidMe. So it's pretty cool. So all his viewers will see all your stuff. And that's how that works.
Even my little haters. Why don't you
Maybe
tell
your
a story
haters
about the?
will pay.
Why don't you tell your story about one of the LICs?
Oh God! I said I wouldn't say anything publicly, so I'm trying to get him on the show. So let's wait and see what happens. I sent a message back today, and I said, "Look, you can state your case on Russ. You could tell the world how horrible he is on my show. We're in 92
Yep.
countries. I can do more for you than your little petition did. So let's see what happens."
You know. I know the last thing I got from them was like, I guess we're going to go to the lawyers because we posted his fake address and fake phone number. So it's like, okay, well, I don't think it's if that was illegal to post somebody's phone number, then man, I'd be a millionaire because that's all people do is post my information, including all the counties I live and go see me. So I don't think that's illegal, but we actually posted the wrong information anyways. His message was like, "Ha ha, that was the wrong phone number and the wrong address." Okay, well then, have fun with all that. So these guys are funny. That's that Russell guy we're talking about right now. For those of you who've been following the Russell Benenfield or whatever his name is, this guy is. I just wanted to have a chance to talk with these haters. So if anybody out there wants me to talk to one of these, specific LICs, my low information crowd folks, let me know. We'd love to talk with them, get them on the show because they're doggone entertaining, and I like that. And I'll let them talk. I'll let them talk for 30 minutes. I'll just shut up and let them ramble. I don't care. It's just it's fun to have them. But in all these years, out of all these crazy threats we get and the haters and all the people talking nonsense, thousands of them, nobody's ever actually wanted to man up and actually talk to me one-on-one. It's funny.
My
Yeah,
bird?
who is that back
My
there?
bird?
I hear your little birdie back there. So that's pretty cute. So all you folks out there with haters, contact me.
That's what I was going to say. We have something in common. We both have haters.
You got what? Oh, yeah, you got a hater, too. Yeah, you got a couple of those.
Yeah.
Anybody does. Everybody's got haters and stuff. It's like that makes the world go round.
Mine's more of a stalker than a hater.
Yeah, you got a stalker. Stalkers are entertaining as well. Just gotta keep it in the light. Can't take it too serious. Can't let them get the best of you. Don't let these idiots bully you around and stuff. And
Keyboard cowboys.
That's what all these people are.
I mean, if you call them out, they don't want to do anything. Like the hide behind that keyboard.
Why don't you bring your stalker on as a guest? He'd be fun to talk to.
I have a overprotective so I don't think that'll work.
I don't know, man. That'd be heck. I'll talk to him. But it's just too crazy. But what are you gonna do? So yeah, anybody out there with the hater knowledge, or if you're a hater, but I'm bummed out that group shut their page down. The say no to. In fact, here you can see where they live out over here. They're right across the street from me. Can you see them? That's where they live at. The lady that runs the page, she's back there. But they spy on me during all my shows and stuff. It's too cute. It really is cute. But yeah, they turned the page and made it like a private group now. I guess the followers are just our followers are just too much for her to handle. You know, you throw anything you throw facts and truth at them, and they don't know what to do with it, and they get all freaked out, and they get embarrassed, and they look silly. So it's just easier for them to cool the page and close it down. So I'm bummed out. So we need another Hate McKamey Manor in Summertown page. So if anyone wants to take that on, let me know. Heck, I'll start it for you. I'll be a part of your members. Sometimes I hate myself too. So, you know, sometimes I get mad. So I'll be part of your group.
That's why I love him.
Yeah, exactly, right? So
I don't understand.
I don't understand, Russ.
I understand because they shut down the page. They want to get
Right.
to private or secret. They want to get the word out of how bad you are. They
Right.
shut down the page so no one can see it.
Well, yeah, that was an easy escape little thing to, you know, they had like nobody watching the page, and it was more, to be honest with you, it was kind of for my own entertainment, and I do get amused by that stuff. So I'm hoping that somebody else kicks back in and gets another kind of controversial page going around here. There's a bunch of them on the internet, but those aren't any fun. I want one local. I want a local little group. But they're actually kind of calming down. I think they understand that it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all just entertainment. It's not reality. So, unfortunately, you know, they realize that they see me out in town. They go, wow, he's a pretty nice guy. Wow, I talked to him. He's all right. Yeah, okay. Not what I thought. So, boo-hoo. All the nonsense is kind of slowing up a little bit. That's a bummer for me. But we'll have to just cause some more controversy.
He showed up whenever you were checking messages right now. He says, I will be a hater after Friday. Hi, Jordan.
Who showed up?
Hi, Danny.
Nick.
Oh, he did? Hey, Nick, you there, buddy? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he will be a hater after Friday. Hey, so Nicky, dude, there he is. Nick Newman, my man. See, I feel bad because Nick's a great guy. He's a family man. He's got a really great family and you know, just a normal kind of guy. It's like, dude, Nick, you don't need this. Nick, you really don't want to do this. Nick, you really don't want to do this. You poor guy, you. I think what he wants is the record. He's going to go for the oldest guy ever. He's 52 years old, and that's the oldest contestant we've ever had, male or female. So it's going to be, you know, I just know how it's going to go down. No matter how easy I play this thing, I just know what's going to happen. So, Nick, you've got to really hang in there, Bubba Boy, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm giving you serious warnings. It's going to be so flipping cold. So wear whatever you want. You wear a wetsuit. You wear all the knee pads and elbow pads you want. You can, I don't care what you do. Protect yourself because I want you to last as long as possible because, Nick, I'm telling you right now, right away, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to hit the water. So I'm not even going to make it a surprise for you. You're going in the trench. I'm taking you to trench warfare right away, baby bottle bash, and football. You and me, I will be in there with you, along with a few other my friends, and we're going to have a couple of games in there. But, you know, and then I'm going to tell you something else we're going to do. I'm going to tell you right now what we're going to do. After a baby bottle bash, I'm going to bury you alive. That's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to bury you. You're going to hate that. I'm going to bury you 12 feet underground, and you're going to have to get out. And that's no fun to do. So I'm telling you, those are the first two stunts that you have to deal with right away just to warm you up. And then we'll go on with the games. So baby bottle bash in the trench, and I'm going to bury you 12 feet under, and that's it. And then from there, we'll take it. But, so, you know.
12 feet under.
Nick's, I love that guy. So I'm going to go easy. I'm still going to do the easy scenario with you, the easy trench warfare, the easy buried alive portion. I'm not going to go as tough as we could. I'm going to give you even a breathing hose. That sometimes I don't give a contestant the breathing hose, but I'm going to give you a hose but you got to find the hose in order to use the hose. But so those are the first two stunts. Telling you right now, not lying to you. That's it, and then we'll go from there. So I hope you can last longer and get out of those two things. But I don't know. What do you guys all think?
He said, well, at least it will be warm when I'm buried.
He's got a point, except no, because you're going to be inside a lot of mud and watery type of dirt. It's kind of combo dirt, combo mud. And it used to be kind of dirt, but now with the weather, it's kind of muddy-ish now. So no, you won't be too warm there. And but the guy's got a good attitude.
At least he's trying to find it.
No, he's trying to find the light.
Oh, I know. I feel bad, man. Some people I don't care about if they get destroyed, and others I do. Nick's one of those guys that I actually like him, and I don't want him to get all wiped out and destroyed. So, God, because this smiley face of mine won't be so smiley on show day. You know, I turn a little bit more serious. So, I don't know, sports fans. I don't know. But, wow, it's going to be fun anyways. So, let's all wish Nick the very, very best and watch the feeds. We'll probably try to we'll try to give you some live feeds maybe or something, but the producers don't even want me to shoot, worry about pictures per se. They want me just to focus on his tour video-wise, so that's probably what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to show everything. Since I'm filming it myself, I'm going to just do sporadic stuff here and there without showing. If I showed the really tough stuff, people would be losing their mind and maybe getting me in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble. So I have to be selective on what I show, but it'll be entertaining.
Now they're going to run with Russ. They're going to say, see, I did something he doesn't want to know about.
No, well, that's true. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, there's stuff in there that if you saw it, you'd flip out. But, yeah, so of course I got to be selective on what I show. I can't show everything. If I did, it would be taken out of content because some of it's pretty tough, and if you saw it, you'd be freaking out. But clearly, they're still okay, even though when he gets buried, yes, is there danger involved? Absolutely, there's danger involved. And I can tell you I tell everybody. In fact, I'll tell the listeners right now what I tell everybody during the contract signing. I ask them, "Do you want to know how to do it? Do you want to know how to get out of the stunt?" And they're all like, yeah, tell me the secrets. And I'll say, all right, so this is exactly what you got to do. So I'll tell all the listeners right now, this is an exclusive that no one's ever heard before. So what's going to happen is you're going to go down this piping system, and you're going to go down feet first. You're going to be in the trench warfare scenario. There's a pipe that you got to find. The trench warfare is a large place. Once you find the opening, you slide down it, feet first, and you're going to takes you down about 12 feet. And it's going to take you inside of a box. I call it a coffin. But you're buried. You're 12 feet under. And it's dark inside. But it is big enough to move around inside. So, Nick, I hope you're listening to this stuff.
He's here.
Once you're in, yeah, he is. Good. It weighs a lot. Nick, the mud weighs a lot. We'll get to that. So once you're inside this box, if you find that particular, there's a couple of things that can happen. You can find the opening to the coffin, like I say, the slide, and then there's another way to get buried, and it all depends upon which one you find. But I'm hoping you find the big opening, which is pretty easy to find. So you find the opening, you slide down it. It's like, woo, it's fun. And you end up in this big old box. The box is large enough to turn around in. The reason why you need to do that is because you're going to see a flickering light on the other end. You need to turn yourself around and get your head to where your feet were at. Once you do that, you're going to look up and you're going to see a lock. It's like a bicycle lock. Those three ones with the three little clickers on it. There's also a door. You can see a trap door. So you're thinking, trap door lock. That's interesting. Now, before you do anything with that lock, you need to understand to make sure that you hold your breath and hold it wisely and hold it long. But there's going to be a little code on top. There's a little riddle. And here is the exact riddle. It says, what is James Bond's number? Everybody, what's James Bond's number? What is it, Tressa?
007.
007.
007. So 007 is the key. That is going to unlock that bicycle lock. 007. Once you do that, take a breath because that trap door is going to swing open. It does swing open away from your face, so it's not going to hit you or anything. And you're going to get hundreds and hundreds of pounds of dirt flooding inside the coffin. It's going to totally go dark. You're not going to breathe anymore. You're going to be suffocating. It's no fun. Now, what you got to do, Nick, is you got to work yourself out of the trap in pitch darkness, okay? You need to like tunnel yourself up almost like a snake. Once you do that, once you kind of stand up, you're still underground. You need to slide over to the left. You're going to fill a box on top of the coffin. I say coffin, it's not. It's a big box, but call it a coffin. You need to find the box to your left. You need to stand on top of that box. The box is about 2 feet tall. You need to get on top of it. And you're still covered in dirt. You're still got all that hundreds of pounds of weight just crushing you. And then once you're on top of that box, you need to stand straight up, snake yourself up, put your hands up like a little genie or something, and you need to break the surface with your hands. Once you break the surface, start slamming your hand around, and you're going to feel a bar. There's a one single bar above you. Grab onto that bar and pull yourself up. That's how you get out of the coffin stunt. Now, that's exactly how you do it, but it's easier said than done because with all that weight on you, it's really a tough sell. Now, there is an air hose. It's just a hose leading to the surface. If you find that, use it. If you don't find it, it's going to be tough. And again, it's pitch black. You can't see a thing. You got mud and dirt surrounding you. It's extremely hard. I can tell you that so far, nobody has made it out of that particular stunt. Now, you do have an apparatus, a harness on you. So if indeed, and there's a way for me to tell if you pass out. If you pass out, and that's normally what happens, they pass out, we can get you out of there fairly quickly. So it's not like you're going to be stuck down there forever. So if you pass out, which is what everybody does, you'll be yanked out and we'll revive you and you'll be fine and we'll carry on and we'll continue with the show. So that's exactly how you do it. So I hope you're the first one that can get out of that thing without actually having me to have to pull you out. And that would be awesome. You'd be world famous if you can make that first little stunt right there. I'd be a happy camper. That's how you do it. Simple. It's simple. There's no trick to it. That's it. So now everybody knows how to do the coffin stunt. Piece of cake.
I'm having second thoughts.
No, it's you're okay. I mean, I have a harness on you. So if you need to come out, if you stop breathing, if you start convulsing, if you start just flipping out down there, I can bring you out. Okay? Nick says he wants a flow chart. But so far I haven't had anybody freak out. I've had a lot of people pass out. That happens all the time. People go unconscious all the time. And you can see that in the movies. You know, that's no big deal. But being that you're covered with dirt and mud and you're underground and it's not like I can just reach in and get you, there is a special apparatus that does yank you out very quickly. And so, you know, you'll be okay, but it's scary. I'm not going to lie to you. That's super, super scary. There's also a stunt that we do that involves flames and a little getting you're going to be in a little crematorium, so to speak, and we've had people catch on fire, their clothes catch on fire inside, but you know that's what you're signing up for. You're signing up for something crazy and extreme, and the crematorium stunt, I'll tell you exactly how to do it when I see you as well. I don't want to give that one away here on the phone, but there's a very specific way to get out. But once that thing gets lit up, once the crematorium gets lit, sucks out all the air like so fast you can't imagine how fast the air gets sucked out when the flames kick in inside. It's crazy. And you're gonna have, you know, some fire retardant gel on the clothing and on your neck and back, but you don't want to like lay your head back on it. It is very hot inside. You're gonna be on a slab. And there is one very fast way to get out. There's no key, nothing like that. I don't make you do any of that because it is fire. It is dangerous. But I will tell you exactly what you got to do. And yeah, but it looks really good on film. It looks really impressive on film. And have we had people's clothes catch on fire? Absolutely. But we have means to douse the flames quickly if we need to. So you just got to understand, that's the kind of stuff that you're dealing with. And there's a reason why nobody can get very far. So use your common sense, everybody. I make it sound like it's all fun and games. But, what's that?
I was he was talking about his onesie.
Oh, yeah, his onesie's going to be a shark. And he was going to be an Alabama guy, but the producers didn't like the Alabama scenario because it was too too Tennessean, I guess. It wasn't like for the whole world. So he's going to be a shark, and he's going to have some very special makeup that Holly's going to do for him that will be very cute and funny when you see what she does with his makeup in relation to the shark costume. So it's going to, it all makes sense when you see it. And he says, Nick says, you wouldn't burn my adorable onesie. He said, yeah, unfortunately, your adorable onesie might get burned if you get that far. I mean, I don't think, Nick, you're going to get to the crematorium part, to be honest with you. But you'll probably be glad if you do, because you're going to be so cold on Friday, and so am I, because I'm with you, and I'm with you with all these stunts. I'm in there with you. I'm right there filming. I'm in the water. I'm not in the crematorium, though. I am on the outside of that, filming through the windows, but I'm not stupid. I'm not going in there, but if you want to go in there, yeah. So those are the kind of things, folks, that you're going to deal with. And again, for you guys like, well, what makes it so hard? It's just a playhouse. Well, that's why it's so hard, because, yeah, it's a playhouse, but you're going to do McKamey Manor style playhouse activities, not normal just run around the park activities. This is McKamey Manor. I'm not going to make it easy on you. So if you do make it, then you deserve that $1,000. Simple as that. So I gave you guys some exclusive. I gave you 2 exclusives today. I gave 2 of my secrets away. How about that?
I'm surprised
But
you
I
did.
I can't believe it. But we got hundreds and hundreds of more different stunts to put you in. So there's always something for everybody. That's how Russ works. It's something for everybody. And yeah, this is the baby tour.
Hi, David. Hi, Clay.
Nick says that this is the baby tour. Yes, Nikki, this is the baby tour. It gets even rougher when I think that you need to have it ramped up. But I can't ramp it up. I need you to last a couple hours. But you'll be glad. If we do the crematorium, seriously, you'll be glad. It will warm you up in a heartbeat. And then we'll continue with the water. Because the Manor is a water ride. It was a water ride in California. It's a water ride in Tennessee. You will be drenched from head to toe, nonstop, the entire time you're here. Understand it. That's the way it's always been. I don't care what the weather is like. It can be snowing, and that's how it's going to be. So it's going to be a rough one. Tough. So it's going to be fun now.
It's going to be cold this weekend. He's going, right?
Yeah, this weekend. Yep, Friday. We're going to do this thing, start signing contracts about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that takes like 3 to 4 hours. Oh, Nick says it's going to rain. That's even crazier. Oh, my God. If it's going to rain, that's going to be beautiful. I hope it does, man. That's going to be flipping the best if it rains out there. I love it.
Horrible. It gets
horrible. That'll be such good footage, man. That'll be great. Everything, all the water hitting the deck and all the water hitting the water, spraying up. Because, I use waterproof cameras and everything I use, of course. That's why they can't film, for one thing. But, it's going to be shot in 4K resolution and all up close and personal for good old Nick. It's going to be cool, man. Cool times. And I like that. I like the fact that it's going to rain. I hope it does rain. That's awesome. That's good news. I actually went to Bass Sporting Goods, and I was going to buy some waders and that stuff. And I started to buy all that stuff. I go, you know what? Besides the fact, do you know how much waders cost, by the way? I'm just going off limits. Waders and a jacket, because all I have is this. You can see with shorts. This is it. Shorts and a T-shirt. This is all I ever wear. And it's like cold out here right now. But waders and a jacket, that was like $1,000. I'm like, I'm not going to spend $1,000. I'll just go in there and suck it up and get wet and cold like everybody else. It's crazy how much that stuff is. So all winter long, I'm just going to be in shorts and T-shirts. That's it. That's what Russ owns, man. I don't have a jacket or anything. So come on, tough it out. It'll be good. So
You ain't in sunny California no more.
I know, but I just keep thinking I am. I keep forgetting that, I walk it. Holly's like, get a coat. I don't have a coat, really. I mean, I do, but I don't wear it. And it's just, I don't know. I got that coat you saw when I was at Screenville, that Greyhound coat, and a couple of those, but I never wear a coat. So, Nick, I'm with you, pal. If you're wet and cold, I'm wet and cold. But I'm rethinking that whole waiter thing now. But the reason why you're not going all the way. What's that? Oh, it depends. Yeah, that won't matter. Nick, you go where you need to go, buddy. There'll be plenty of opportunities. If you got to go potty or poo-poo, you just do what you got to do, because there is no potty breaks. There is no poo-poo breaks, man. You just got to roll with it. And the stuff you're doing, it just doesn't matter. I could care less. You just, you can crap yourself all you want. It's okay. So, but I thought about keeping the trench pretty filled up all the way, which is deep. The trench is deep, and it goes way over your head and stuff. So you got to really swim in it, and it's tough to do when you got the straitjacket on. But because the weather's so crappy, I'm actually going to only just put it up to my boots, and that way I'm not soaked to the brim. And then, Nick, you'll find the opening to the opening is a bit harder to find when it's full of water. I will warn you of that. You have to do some dunking, and you have to go underwater to find it, but you'll find it. You'll find the opening to get you down to the coffin. I have faith in you. I have faith in the bird back there too. So that's
Keep hearing all this.
Going
Crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy. I wish everybody could experience it. That's why we're the original. Nobody else does a show like this. There's a lot of extreme haunts out there, but nobody's doing what we do. They're going easy. They're doing all the sexual stuff. We don't do any of that nonsense. We're going to put you inside an Indiana Jones adventure on steroids. Just think of yourself, Nick, as Indiana Jones doing some crazy stunt for a movie. And that's what it's going to be for hours and hours and hours. Lots of crazy stunts. And they're not easy stunts. and they're going to be cold and wet and rainy stunts. So this is going to be good. I cannot wait. Yeah. Hey, Manny. Thanks, buddy. But, yeah, there's a lot of copycats out there, man. But nobody puts one person through for 10 hours. That's crazy. As much time as we spend on somebody, finding out about them, talking to their family and friends, venting them to make sure they're okay, assignments. We're not doing this for the money. And like Tressa's all about like, Russ, you need to start making money on this stuff. And she's right. I do. So Tressa's trying to help me make some money on the manor, because I've never made a single penny with this thing, because I really don't care. But I should care, because I'm like, the stuff's expensive to run. So I'm glad Tressa's on my side, and she's going to be my little my person here to help me maybe recoup a little bit, enough just to run the shows. Heck, I'll take that. If I can get a little money just to help out with the cost of the shows, I'm cool with that. Hey, don't forget, all you guys, Nick too, cost of getting in, dog food. I still need the dog food. A 50-pound bag of dog food or 2 cases of canned dog food. We have a lot of strays going on. And what I'm doing here, Nick, see all the property in front? This is the front yard here, everybody. That's the front yard. Goes way out there, of course. And the backyard's where all the fun happens. But the front yard, I'm going to go ahead and fence off. And I'm going to have a guy come out here and do this in a couple of days, because I really miss the doggies. So all these strays I see running around Tennessee, if I see a stray, I'm going to pick them up. And I'm going to take them here. And I'm going to have 2 doggy doors, one in the front, one in the back, so they can come in and come out whenever they want to. All the food they want, all the nice heating we have. We got really good heating in there, I'll tell you that. Heating and AC, man, you can't get that. So, Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of dogs. I want to help the strays. So if someone's out there and they got a stray hanging out there, bring it out to me. What's that?
There are a lot of strays.
Yeah, it's messed up. Just driving around, you see them, and it's sad. And they don't take care of the dogs out here. It's like, it's crazy. So I'm going to build a place for them out here, and they can come in the house and hang out with me whenever they want to, or they can go out in the fenced area. It'll be a big fenced area. And I just don't want them getting hit by cars and that kind of stuff. So that's you'll see that here in the next couple of weeks. The fence should be up. It goes all the way from the front all the way to the back, and that way the dogs will have open access and do what they want to do and come and cuddle with me and sleep with me and snuggle with me, and I'll make sure they're all good, take them to the vet and get them all cleaned up and get their shots and all that fun stuff. So yeah, dog food. We still need the dog food. That'll help me out a lot if you can do that. So,
Nick did a video.
I saw him.
What happened?
He had everything.
My toe is bleeding. I got an owie on my toe. Stubbed it. So who's got a video? What happened now?
Nick did a video where he had dog food and everything he needed to bring.
Sweet.
Doing
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good job. But if anybody else wants to just donate dog food just for kicks and grins, it'll go to a good cause. Because now the dogs are telling the other dogs, and the dogs are finding out that, hey, there's food out here. So they're like doing their doggy conversations, and we're getting lots of little doggies out here like, hey, where's the food at? Hey, we're here. This is the place. So anyway.
I'm known as a cat lady.
Oh, yeah, cats are all right. Are you a cat lady?
I am a cat lady.
I have 2 cats.
Yeah, cats are cool, but cats don't pay me any attention. I want an animal that I need a cat that or if a cat that's gonna mess with me, fight with me, and give me a hard time. But I guess some cats are frisky like that, so I need a frisky cat that's one that's gonna pounce on me and hide and jump on my back and take me down, that kind of stuff. 'Cause that was fun when we're what haunt we were at? We were at the Bozo's Slaughterhouse, which is where we had the dogs attack us. We had attack dogs attack me, Holly, and Austin, and I was the first one up. My little hand, my hand still hurts from it because my hand didn't fit inside the suit, and it kind of got my hand a little bit. But that was crazy being attacked by these attack dogs. And Holly was running and they were jumping on her, and boom, slamming her to the deck and everything. And she's such a little trooper. Got a big old bruise from the dog slammed her to the deck. So I need a cat like that. If I'm going to get a cat, I need one that's going to be a rowdy cat.
Miko would fit that.
Oh, that's cool. I like cats that are got a good fun personality and everything. But no, I love all animals, man. We got possums out here. Hang out, eat the food. So I'm expecting the possums will find the doggy door too. So we'll probably have possums walking in the house as well. And raccoons are out here.
I love it.
So whatever walks through the doggy doors, I don't care. Come on in, warm up a little bit, have some chow, do what you got to do, and then just cruise around and head back out when you're done. Watch a little TV with me. It's all good. So that's what's going to happen here.
You wouldn't be doing that if you were down in Florida. Gators and
no, gators. I don't want gators.
that.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that stuff. But the possums, I get a lot of possums. You open the back door, and they're out there chowing down on the dog food and stuff. They're pretty cute little things. And the raccoons. So they're all welcome. They're going to find the door. They're going to find the doggy door. So come on in, I guess. Come on in and hang out.
Nick just asked an interesting question. Did you see it?
So if I pass out the dirt, and no, I'll let you continue. Yes. No, for the dirt one, as long as I can get you back right away, I will definitely bring you back in. So I don't count that one as a pass out because you're going to pass out. So everybody passes out in the dirt. That's just a given. Count on that one. If you can't find that air hose, you're going to panic and pass out. Now, that's why I put the air hose down there now. That's a new thing. I only put out for the last couple stunts. But there is a big old fat air hose, long, 12 feet up. Not easy to breathe through because you're breathing just through regular air, and you got to breathe all the way up through 12 feet. And you think you can breathe, but you really can't. You can, but it's kind of hard. But no, that won't be a hit on you, Nick. I will bring you back. As long as I can bring you back, and I will. Once I see your eyes start fluttering and stuff and getting kind of loopy and you start rolling the back of your head, I'll pull you up. And then we'll go on from there. But if you start passing out through multiple stunts, yeah, I got to pull the plug. But you're not going to pass out in the crematorium. 'Cause you just won't. People don't pass out there. You'll catch on fire before you pass out. So that's usually what happens. You don't pass out there. It's dark. You're going to get super hot. Your clothes will catch on fire, and then I'll yank you out, and then we'll put you out. That'll happen before you ever pass out. Trying to think of other things I'll pass you out. Some of the water stunts you can pass out in for sure. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. But I don't have you planned for a lot of that. I'm not doing a whole lot of those crazy stunts with you, Nick, because I need to do some more of the easy stuff, just some visual stuff to give the film crew. So I'm not going to put you through the stuff that I think you're going to pass out on, with the exception of the buried alive. But you've got to find the right entrance. If you find the other entrance, then you won't even be going down to the coffin. There's another way that we're going to bury you. So it all depends on what you find inside the trenches. You're going to have to. There's several ways, several walkways that you got to go, and you'll be blindly looking to find these spots. So I hope you find the way to go down to the 12-foot area, but if you don't, there's another option as well. So it just depends on how clever you are and what you find in there. So anyways, so yes, you'll be all right. Someone said in there that we treat the dogs better than the contestants. Yes, we do.
I saw that.
I saw that.
Yeah, that is a big 10-4. I think people get mad at me when I say that I like dogs better than people, but I do. Sorry. I mean, not everybody, but overall, dogs are just so sweet and kind, and they're so innocent, and they're so just loving and caring and forgiving. That's just not how people are. So dogs are just, A-okay in my books. And I do want to get some greyhounds, because greyhounds are the ones I really, really love. And that's why the fence is going to be high. It's going to be 6 feet high. And they could jump over that if they wanted to. But hopefully they'll be happy campers and not want to get away. Because once they run, man, they run and they take off, and they're hard to find. Now, they only run like a quarter of a mile and they get tired, but they run. So got to keep an eye on the grays. But,
I read
some of the stuff
about the greyhounds. Having their own, being down to Mexico and all that.
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, greyhounds are treated horribly. They don't know anything. Their whole life is nothing but having a muzzle on their face, being in a hot cage. That's why the fur is all burned off on their hiney, because they've been in this hot cage getting burned. They don't know anything about snacks, treats, playtime. They don't know nothing. All they know about is being shackled, going from one track to the next, racing, back in again. They are abused. They're so abused. It's crazy. And then once they stop running them, then they take them down to Mexico, and on the last leg down in Tijuana, and there's a track out there. And then if they don't make it out there, then they kill them. They cut their heads off. They cut their ears off, so you can't track them down. You find them in garbage dumpsters and stuff, because they don't want to be tracked and know that they were the last owners. Because, yeah, they're all pinned. These dogs all have marks in their ears saying who they are and, what tracks owned them and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, they mutilate them. It's horrible. And so that's why getting a greyhound is such an excellent thing, because you're saving them and you're getting a dog that, even though it might be an old doggy, man, they're so thankful. They just to teach them about snacks and toys, sitting on a couch, cuddling with you. They've never had that stuff. They don't know anything about that. And they catch on real fast, and they're big couch potatoes, because they're just so happy to be out of that place they were in and to sit on a couch and have somebody love them and stuff. I mean, it's like they're the best. They've had a rough life, guys. So, yeah, go rescue a greyhound. And find the one that has a hard time getting rescued. Those are the ones I like, the ones that nobody else wants. the ones that are super scared and they're in their kennel and they're shaking and they don't want to come out and see you because nobody takes those ones. But those are the ones you need to get. And those are the ones I like to get, the ones that people keep bringing back, because you can bring back your greyhound and, oh, it didn't work out, she's too this or too that or whatever. That's the ones I want because, you know, why get a puppy? Why get one that everybody wants? Yeah, I know, they're easy to get. But get one of the ones that, you know, having a hard time with this whole thing. And they will love you forever. The best. They're just the coolest. They don't live a super long time, unfortunately, which is a bummer because by the time you get them, they're 5, 6, 7 years old. But, you know, they need you. They really need you. So, yeah, greyhounds are the way to go. Just absolutely the best. So sweet, so sweet.
The lady who I got my bird from, my cockatiel, she adopted a greyhound. And
Really?
it was so sad because the dog was scared to cry and just watching it come out of it, you know, come out of the fear of being healthy. It was really cool to see that.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. In fact, somebody out there contacted me at some rescue site. So if anybody that's out there watching, I need to get the number and location of a greyhound rescue site or adoption center in my area. Somebody asked me a while back, but I wasn't ready yet because I didn't have the fences built. But now that I'm putting the money into the fences, and you know, and I got a pretty good deal. I don't know if it's a good deal or not. It's like it's going to be like, you know, $4,300 to get the fence put up. I don't know if that's good or not, but it's cheaper than what other estimates had. The other guys were asking like $6,000 to do the fencing, and so I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, and I'm not Mr. Fix-It, so I couldn't do the old, you know, and it's going to be chain link fence, and with the, you know, big fences to get in, I mean, big openings, so I'm doing that, taking some of my retirement money and going to get the fences finally built. But yeah, so if somebody out there knows which greyhound site I need to go to in Nashville or something, let me know, or have them give me a call, because someone did a while back, but it just wasn't ready yet, but now I am. Hey, Tiffany.
I'll do a search for you too.
What's that?
I'll do a search for you too.
Yeah, thanks. Tiffany is one of our multiple folks. We have, see, on the screen here, for the first time ever, we got Brandon, Vance, and Tiffany on the same screen, and they've both been in twice. They've both taken the tour twice out here in Tennessee. So, exciting. That's like another exciting thing right there. What's up, Tiff? And Tiff's going to go through again, I think. But I haven't heard, a lot of these folks that we were talking to initially, you know, a few months ago, they've kind of gone quiet, so don't know what they're all up to now. Everybody's busy with haunts and what have you. But call the Greyhound track. There's a Greyhound track here? There's a Greyhound track in Tennessee? Ugh. I thought they would shut that stuff down. Cool. All right. Yeah. I'm really glad when they start shutting these places down. Most of the tracks are shut down because they know how cruel it is and inhumane it is. But, okay,
yes,
Nick
Tampa
says,
has a Greyhound. I thought it was closed down though.
but man, that's sad. That's not closed down. Horrible. Nick says, McKamey Man and Vets, yeah, tennis shoes or lightweight boots. Boots, Bubba. Yeah, wear your boots. Seriously, wear as much protection as you can. Your feet are going to be soaked to the brim, I'm telling you, but you're going to want boots on. And Tiffany says, tennis shoes? No way. No way. I disagree. You can wear them if you want. I would not wear tennies. You can if you want. You know, I'd wear some boots if I was you. I'd wear knee pads, shoulder pads, elbow pads, all that good stuff. And but yeah, that's just my call. But you know, Tiffany knows. Brandon, what do you think? Let's get the third call. I say boots. Tiffany says tennis shoes. Brandon, you're the third vote. You've been through. Do you think it's tennis shoes or boots? We'll find out what Brandon says, and there you go. That's going to be what you need to do. All right? And the bird says boots in the back.
dude.
All right.
I want to mention something right now. I posted a bunch of the horror groups and stuff. Go over and you did me. I'll put up the link. Go in and follow me and Russ. I have something going on right now. Visually find photo of me every day and get an opportunity to go on the dark hours.
All right. That's cool. You can be a contestant right here or be a guest live with Tressa, me, and anybody else. I like that. Cool. And tell them where they got to go again. You broke up on my end a little bit. I don't know if you're breaking up on your end, but on my end you were kind of chunky, the thing. So go ahead, say it again.
What about them going over and following us? Well, I'm going to post a link. I'll post a link to mine and Russ's on this thread here once we're done. They'll follow me and him. And we'll be registered. A digitally signed photo of me. And you can go on the Dark Hour, my podcast, with me and Russ. And Russ has his own show on the Dark Hour. Russ McKamey from McKamey Manor.
I do. So I still don't understand where it's all at.
I'm a promoter now, I swear.
I know you have to, because I don't understand where the podcast is at. I don't understand how people see it. I don't understand anything. I just show up. It says we got an echo. Rose says we got an echo. Maybe it's you. Rose, is it you? It could be an echo. But so Tressa keeps me honest on where everything is at. She keeps you guys knowing where you got to find all this stuff at, because I don't get it. It's not easy working with them. It's not. I'm just the guy that makes scary stuff. I'm not a very good businessman at all. I just like doing all this fun stuff because it's fun. That's why. I yell. That's what I do.
Oh yeah, they
hear an echo they're saying.
All right, that means it's time to go then.
Yep, and I will post everything like I said, so you guys stay tuned. I'll post it as soon as we're done here.
Okay, cool deal. All right, Nick, stay warm, buddy. Remember, be well hydrated on Friday, Nick, and lots of food in your belly, because you'll need it, and that way when you projectile vomit, it looks much better as well. And you will be vomiting. And you will be eating your own vomit after that. You will be eating your own pukey wookie, because that's how we do it at the Manor. All right. So everybody else out there, thanks for hanging out. Follow Tressa.
Yep.
Because, again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where anything is at. So Tressa will keep you in the loop. And she'll tell you, like she tells me, what to do. I am Tressa's little puppet. I do what Tressa tells me to do. In fact, you see the strings on my back? You got them? There they are. There they are. So, okay, Tressa is in charge. I'm just here because I am just here because it's fun. All right, guys. Is that it, Tressa? We done?
That's it. Thanks for everyone coming.
All right. I'm going to go to Best Buy. I've got to buy me another hard drive so I can keep working on these silly movies while my other stuff is in the shop. Do I end it or do you end it? It says share. What does it mean when it says share? I can end it.
It's sharing the video after we're done. So, bye, everybody.
See you guys. Have fun, Nick. We'll see you Friday.